Hi, I'm Julius, and I'm trying to tell you how instant vectors are and scalars are, and how that bit me. I was looking at some graph, and there's some anomaly down there, and then I tried to zoom in, and then there was no data, and I thought, like, what the heck? How's that possible? And yeah, you have to keep in mind we're using Victoria metrics for this, so it might behave differently with Prometheus. Yeah, what's happening? What's the graph? We're trying to assess whether a target is available with a black box exporter, and we're trying to do that from different locations and only alert if a threshold of them agrees that things are down. So we don't have to wake up when things aren't in order, but yeah, only for some things. Yeah, and then I turned things around, like I just switched things, and then it worked. And I was wondering why. Yeah, then it worked. And this is kind of how the data looks. So importantly, the exporter location counter doesn't have any labels that might become important later. Yeah, and there you can see the query again. Yeah, Victoria Metrics tries to be smart here, and it does a right-hand side label pushdown. So it uses the labels that we have, like for our example data, we have two host names, in this case A and B, and Victoria Metrics recognizes that it's on the left side of the query of the binary operator, and then it does a label pushdown, so it takes this thing and applies it to the count exporter location too. But that doesn't work because it doesn't have any labels. Yeah, and if you turn it around, it works for some reason. Yeah, and why did it work unless I zoomed in? That's because there's an optimization that only applies if you have less than 100 unique values. So when you zoom in, you have less values, and then you don't get any data back. Yeah, I was using a metric or an instant vector as a scalar. And yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Then I can add a scalar function, and then it works. But what I should have done is add some label so I can add things later if we want to have a parallel setup for something else. But now my question is, why did it ever work? Is this something of Victoria metrics? Is it that there's a, I don't know, if you don't have any labels, it's supposed to match everything? What is it?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was me who implemented this smart behavior. Yeah, I didn't remember actually the actual reason why Victoria metrics automatically converts the real metric into scalar. It was implemented in the first days of Victoria metrics, so probably that's a bug which must be fixed.
Yeah, like Prometheus, none of these two would ever have returned anything.
Okay.
Or no labels matching.
Yeah, good to know. Yeah, I just took a look at the binary operators where it's documented, but yeah, apparently it works as it should with Prometheus. And there's the issue I opened with Victoria metrics late last year. It has been handled, and it's been closed because I didn't care too much about it at the time. Yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, that's my GitHub. Thank you very much.